all that time. There we go. Hi, Meg. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I love the picture of Darth Vader. That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. Yes. So that's Darth Vader, and he's got a little white cat. So I have seven cats, and that one looks like my little Johnny Storm.
So cute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just watched Star Wars for the first, like all of them in order for the first time like last year.
Oh my gosh.
I love
Okay.
it.
Well,
But I don't
listen.
want to take up your time. So
No,
so
no, 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 no. It's
I'm
okay.
very
It's
excited
okay.
to talk about Star Wars to anybody who will because I'm like I've just watched it. So now I'm like, yeah.
I love it. Well, listen, so welcome to Geek Vibes Nation. I'm KJ, super happy to have you here. And it's okay that you just got into Star Wars because I was going to tell you, Meg, even though we're here to talk about another geeky thing that I love, which is Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths, I literally this summer, my nieces and nephews demanded that I catch up on zombies. And so we have been having movie and sing along parties once a week all summer long with you.
Oh, hey. Oh, wow, that's so cool.
So thank you very much because you made me the coolest aunt this summer.
That's so
And
Please tell them I say hi.
I will. I will. I mean, they were just like, they're actually camping, so they're out of town. So I was like, oh my gosh, you should be here today. And instead, you're not. So
Oh,
they all say hello and thank you for what you created with Addison. And Zombies is amazing. And now, oh my gosh, Supergirl. Are you a nerd? Do you understand how cool it is that you get to do all these things?
yes, it's so surreal. Especially playing a character like Supergirl is really, really, really surreal.
So in this series, we've got the trilogy out now, and Crisis on Infinite Earths is so, I mean, to Justice League fans, it is, I mean, it's such a huge part of the entire DC universe. Was there any pressure for you going in, knowing that you have to be a Supergirl, that we've seen so many different versions of her and you've got to play this one in this series?
Yeah, definitely. I think especially coming up to part three, just realizing how, I mean, I have seen that picture of Superman holding Supergirl like my whole life, like whether it was posters, comic in the comic book store, anything like that. So just being like having to recreate that in kind of our own different way was definitely very nerve-wracking. I wanted to make sure that it gave justice to no pun intended, to all the fans who were fans of Crisis in the comic. So yeah, it was definitely really, really hard, but very emotional. Also really rewarding. It was really, really fun. I'm just really grateful that I got to be a part of that in any way.
Well, and I thought it was cool to have this different version, but Supergirl, because of what happens with her being Harbinger as well, it was really emotional. Did you feel that as you were playing the character?
Yes, yeah, I think knowing everything that she's gone through, like she's unfortunately kind of lost everybody that she loves and holds dear besides Superman. And I think
Mm.
it made the decision as heartbreaking as it is, I feel like it made it so easy for her to kind of sacrifice herself for Superman because he's kind of the last person that she really, really holds dear. And people her whole life have been protecting her and kind of she's lost a lot of people. And I think she really wanted to protect Superman and make sure that he doesn't have to experience any loss like she has. And it's really interesting because to think about how she spent so much time on Krypton and Superman technically hasn't at all. So I
Mm.
feel like she understands like trauma and pain a lot more than he might. And I think she's like, I need to take this away from you because you shouldn't have to deal with what I had to go through, which is so heroic and, just incredible. Like she's a true hero. So.
And in putting this all together, how much time did you get to, spend with the other voice actors? Were you guys together for this, or was it more you were just in your booth doing your thing? You had to bring that emotion yourself?
Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
that was really surreal. But I think like we started recording like before COVID, so it's been so long that we were recording all of the movies, and I think the emotions of all of that coming to an end, and just the emotions of like how high stakes the movies are, and just thinking about all that she's gone through, but then also wrapping the project, like it's definitely not very relatable to be sacrificing yourself for the universe because it's about to end. But having all of those emotions with wrapping the project and thinking about what she's gone through and what I've had to portray with her, it just made it easy to like be very emotional. So yeah.
So with this wrapping up, I mean, Meg, you're just amazing. And I'll tell you, I am a huge Supernatural fan, and
Oh,
I have moderated a gazillion panels, and Samantha Smith is so lovely. And to
oh,
see
she's amazing.
you, right, to see you in that role, and I wish that we could have seen more of you in the Supernatural universe. But you've been a part of these huge fandoms, from Supernatural to the Justice League to Zombies. You've got your music career. What's next for you?
Um, I don't know. I think like working on music has been really fulfilling and incredible, and it's something that I've kind of always wanted to do. So that has been really fun. And yeah, wrapping up Zombies 4. I can't believe that there's 4. And that coming out soon is going to be so incredible, and it's been really surreal just working on that and kind of being the older kids because there's a bunch of new kids coming into that, and
Mhm.
they all grew up with zombies, so just having that dynamic, like it's just it was really surreal and emotional. So yeah, just a lot of exciting things to look forward to, and yeah, and playing Supergirl was so great, so I'm so excited that that's finally coming out in a couple of days, and yeah.
All right, you mentioned Zombies 4. Can we talk about the wigs? What do we have to look forward to in Zombies 4?
You know what's so great? I know like Addison's been through so many wig changes, and at this movie she has the same wig the whole time,
Does
thankfully.
she really?
True. I know. Could you imagine
What?
a zombie movie without multiple wigs? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she's definitely, it's really cool to see Addison's whole story and how in Zombies 3, now she knows that she's an alien, and she doesn't really have to think about that anymore, and kind of helping these new kids figure out who they are. But it is really cool. I think it's my favorite wig out of all of them. It's like
Oh
white and
boy.
then it goes into blue. So it's really cool.
Oh, oh my gosh. I can't wait to tell my nieces and nephews. There's a lot of discussion that goes on in our house about which wig was the best wig, Meg. So
No way. What was their favorite?
they really liked, I don't want to give it away too much. When you thought maybe when Addison thought maybe she was a werewolf,
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. The
that
braid.
whole kind of like crimped look, that
Yeah.
yes,
It reminded me
yes,
of
that
like Game of Thrones or something. Like,
yes, yes.
yeah.
Oh, yes, exactly. Well, this has been super fun. And, on behalf of all of the nerds, and especially, us women who are getting to see such amazing portrayals of some of those heroes that we grew up with, like Supergirl, thank you for taking some time to talk with us today. And thank you for continuing to bring such wonderful characters to life for us.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Take care.
Bye. Have a great day.